What is up, guys? Asian Persuasion 2008 coming at you with a deck profile. First place.
My name's Nico Smith. I won the regional. I didn't go undefeated, but I was undefeated up until the last round. I lost to an X1, but I still managed to win.
What kind of deck did you play?
My deck is Lightsworn, but it's Minerva-less. So I found a way to play Lightsworn without requiring Minerva, which if I had a Minerva, I feel like this deck would be unbeatable. But so
absolutely,
I'll get into the deck and some of the reasons why I played certain cards. But
go for it.
Of course, you got the generic triple Raiden,
sure.
1 Felice, which would be a 2 if I had a Minerva, 3 Wolf.
3 Wolf? Not Cloggy?
I would usually side out 1 and 1, 1 Wolf and the Felice. But like you need enough Lightsworns in the deck so that when you have the Solar Recharge play, your Solar Recharge is alive.
Sure.
So to round out the Lightsworns, you have 2 Lila. So you need a certain number of Lightsworns just in the deck at all times to make your Solar Recharge alive.
Gotcha.
So that's that. If I had the Minerva, I'd put in a Groth, 1 more Felice, and I think that's it. And then you got 1 Trick Clown, 2 Snow.
That card's broken.
This card wins so many games. When you have a full graveyard and you have 1 or 2 of these ABCs, they can't do anything because you booked their Tsukiyomi. There was 2 occasions where I played against the new hero deck where I would either normal this or special it to flip Darklaw face down.
Oof.
And this deck can't play around Darklaw except for Snow, really. So Snow came in handy.
It's pretty good.
Triple Galaxy Soldier. 1 Goblinberg. Shout out to Asian Persuasion for building his version.
We wish Johnny could be here.
Yes, we do. But I topped this regional for him. So then 2 Tin Goldfish. Originally it was 3 Goblinberg, but the Tin Goldfish is also to go into the new card. Totally awesome.
Yep.
And then 1 Thrasher, and then the 1 Garnet. This actually never hurt at all. Most people are playing 2 just to, if you mill it, you have that extra copy, but it didn't hurt at all just playing the 1, except in the last round where I actually drew it with a Brilliant Fusion, and that sucked.
It's alright, you won anyway.
But yeah. That's it for the monsters. It's actually 20 monsters, 20 spells. So it's very basic. Triple Solar Recharge, double charge, 2 Pot of Desires. You don't need 3. 2 Instant Fusion. Triple Brilliant Fusion. This card should be worth more than it is.
It should, absolutely.
I think it's one of the best cards in the game. And that's actually why I built this deck. I wanted to play the best cards in the game, in my opinion. Brilliant Fusion, Pot, Instant Fusion, Norden, Snow. Like, all these cards to me are the best cards. So I'm playing Rhoda, 1 Soul Charge, 1 Foolish. And then my tech, the reason why, like, I probably wouldn't play this if I had the Minerva, but I'm playing XYZ Change Tactics.
Ooh, and what's this card do?
With the rank up Argent Chaos Force. So basically every time I summon a Utopia, I draw a card. So I would usually start my plays by normaling a Tin Goldfish to special summon a Raiden, mill 2, then I make a Utopia, I draw a card, make another Utopia, I draw another card, and then from there, it would just, like, if I play 5 Utopias in the extra deck, so I would draw 5 cards before I even did anything
nuts,
else.
dude.
So like this is basically my Minerva play. I draw cards for free, basically.
Dude, who needs desires, man?
Exactly. But I would have to sacrifice, sacrifice 500 life points just to draw extra cards. But
sure.
So 20 spells, 20 monsters. That's it for the main deck. Extra, I'm using the 1 Sci-Frame Lord Omega. I'm just doing 1 because a lot of times he's the secondary win condition, and I'll get to the primary here in a second. But like you usually do like Infinity with him, or I'm playing Totally Awesome, so you do Totally Awesome with him. So I'll get to the rest of this real quick. Gem Knight, Seraph Knight, 1 Norden because that 1, Emerald, Tsukiyomi, the Infinity package, and then double regular Utopia, double Utopia Prime. 1 Lightning, so 5 Utopias. I could draw 5 cards.
Have you ever seen that much Utopia?
There was actually 1 game where I got Winter Cherries twice. He Winter Cherry my Utopia, and he Winter Cherry my Tsukiyomi. But I was still able to overlay 3 lights to summon Prime.
Prime, and then
and I played the Bahamut Shark Totally Awesome combo for the Instant Fusion in Norden, or the Tin Goldfish play.
How many games did that win you?
There was 1 game on stream, which if you search me on YouTube, it's probably be on YouTube maybe in the week, where I had Totally, Infinity, Zexal, which is the best card in the game in my opinion, Omega. So I had Totally, Zexal, Infinity, Omega, and I think I had a Lightning on the field. But like I just had, it was crazy.
Sounds like they lose.
Like this deck, since I don't have the Minerva, my focus is Zexal to where if I win the die roll, I go first. I usually can summon Zexal with one of the, like Zexal with Infinity, or Zexal with Totally, or Zexal with Omega, which I should win. There were a few games where I didn't summon them, but I'd still end up with like the triple package, where you have these three.
It's still pretty good.
And yeah, with 5 cards in my hand in the snow. So like you shouldn't lose those games.
Sure.
So that's 15 in the extra. Then we'll get to the side. When I get to the side, I want to shout out my friend Daniel for playing this and topping with Cyber Dragons.
What is this? Oh, this is a
Spiral. Super Agent. Like the deck, I wanted to main this, but at the last minute, I took out one of my side deck cards to put him in. And like you just need more special summons so you can swarm the board with your rank 5 or rank 4s.
Sure.
And I'm not playing Castell and I'm not playing Diamond Dire. So like this extra deck is really just Turbo Utopia.
I'm a hater.
But this guy, round 1 against Dark Magician, you basically call the top card of their deck. If you call right, you can special summon them. Then you can destroy a back row. I called Spell first, but it was a trap. It was a Skill Drain. So then he stayed in my hand. And then the next turn after that, I called Trap, and it was Warning. And since I knew he was going to draw the Warning after that, I was able to play around it to where next turn when they set it, I was able to attack first before I summoned, so that they only had like 1,800 life points, so they couldn't Warning me at that point. So I was able to play around just from card knowledge. I knew they had the Skill Drain too, so like this card is just really good. It specials, it gives you card knowledge, and it pops the back row if you call right. So
it's pretty good.
Shout out to Daniel with the Cyber Dragons.
You go, Daniel.
2 anti-spell fragrances. I only played 1 Magic Spectre, which I did draw it against, and I had like this and an Infinity, I think. So against, I only play 1 Pendulum deck all day, but that card still wins games. Best card in the game for best floodgate against Pendulum decks. 3 Twin Twister. This card is we don't need Harpies back. We don't need Heavy Storm back. This card is basically the same.
You're right.
The 1 Cyclone, I never sided in all day, but I felt like if I played against a deck where I needed more back row destruction, I wasn't playing enough, so that was just in case. Most of my matches, I play like 5 ABCs, 2 Heroes, and 1 Magic Spectre, so most of my matchups were ABCs. I'd side in 2 of those. The 1 Raigeki. The Chaos Hunter, this card is the best side deck card that I played all weekend, because I played so many ABCs. This guy, I summoned him. There was one time I summoned him and I discarded a Trick Clown, special Trick Clown back, and they went first, so like they couldn't attack me or anything. And then I maxed him on top of that, so
that's like, pretty.
This card just
sounds like they can't play.
It's good. Double Denko, double Maxi, Gamma Steel, and a Sticky Kaiju. I actually would rather play 2 of him. I don't know why. Like I just really like him more. I drew him more, and when I see him, it's like ooh. I don't know. I just like this one personally over the Gamma Steel.
Dude, that card's gonna be more expensive after you said that. I hope you know.
Probably. But like I don't want to give people level 8s because there was actually 1 ABC deck who was playing heroes in his deck, and then I'm like, well, why would he play like he was using like the light heroes? Maybe he's playing like Hope, So I don't want to give my opponent an 8 if you're playing against Blue Eyes. You don't want to give him an 8.
Sure.
You got that option too. But yeah, that's it for the deck actually. So.
All right, man. Any more shout outs you want to give?
To all KC Collectors Cash, all my friends, everybody who supported me today, everybody. Zane, Kaiba, everybody.
Oh, get your faces in here, man. Oh, look how cute he is.
It's really good.
That's Dan.
KC's in town.
In Game Cafe, 2 locals here. So
awesome, man.
And Asian Persuasion for inspiring me to play my most favorite deck ever. Anaheim, I should have a Minerva, so beware.
Look forward to that, man.
All right.
Hey, thank you very much for the deck profile.
Thank you.
RIP Asian Persuasion.